Cougars taking on the Roseville Raiders in the semifinal action here at Anoka High School. This one starts off. Camille Cummings drives the lane for the early two. She puts her team on the board. Ignition started, finding UGAS all alone under the hoop. The Raiders get their first two as well. Geyer finding the slashing Cummings, and she continues to get this Cougar offense rolling. Ball gets into Geyer, triple teamed, but finds Grace Johnson wide open on the other side. This one continues. Jody Anderson, second half, trying to get this one to fall. Herzing finds Geyer for only her second bucket of the night. This one continues. It's Jada Johnson. She's spinning, finds the hoop for the Raiders to keep climbing into this one. This ball off the feet of Geyer. Grace finds Herzig for the triple. Bench is on their feet and ready to continue celebrating in this one. But we have this long-range three as the Raiders continue to try to claw back in this game. Grace Johnson with the spin around find Herzig on the weak side. She converts. But Johnson, to Coobs for calling her own number behind the arc. She gets it. This one continues. UGAS, that long range, but Geyer with the rebound. Johnson, eyes up, finds Herzig, and she goes to work and gets the bucket. Your Cougars get the victory in the semifinals, and they'll move on.
It definitely did. Just continuing the intensity. My dad always tells me you gotta be consistent and continue that on.
So you just were in the locker room getting to talk with your coach after this win. What was he telling you guys?
He was telling us that we're a great team, and it's not just one player. He just said that each player has been stepping up. Like, it was me in the first half, he said, and then we had Haley playing great defense. We were struggling a little bit, but she came in and lit it up, and it helped.
I mean, it's really hard when the clock's narrowing down, and you just have to think that's just what we did in practice. You just gotta keep your head in the game and just focus and just be in the moment.
So you guys are gonna take on Park Center here in the finals. You've beat them already. What do you need to do to prepare for this one coming up?
Well, we just have to not let that win get ahead of us and just play it like it's our first time and not let any of them get on a roll and just play good defense, and then that'll transfer over to offense.
Low-scoring semifinal. Cougars sitting at 50. The Roseville Raiders finish with 34. But again, we see all that scoring here from our Cougars, but Camille Cummings leading the way with 13. It was fun. She had great success versus them the first time around, so fun to see it continue here in this one.
It's easy to point to a team that has, several players in double figures. That just seems to be the mark that we point at. But you see all of those different players getting involved in one way or another in a low-scoring game. Really impressive effort by Centennial.
Get to see the brackets here for our ladies. Like I said, Centennial gonna take on Park Center in that final game on March 5th there at Anoka High School. But so many teams having to go through all that playoff action to get there, but only two teams can play in the finals.
And of course, we will be there for that section championship between the #1 seed and the #2 seed. It will be tape delayed because we want to make sure that you're in the house to support the Cougars, but you can come back and watch it at a later time as well, because we'll have that for you here on North Metro TV.